Hey guys, my name is Franklin Lorenzo and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be even shorter than my usual videos, and that's because I'm going to take you behind the scenes a photo shoot that I did with a parachute. Now, the initial idea for this project started out when I went solo to Iceland because I was working on a photographic project for something else that I will share later on. While in Iceland, it was too windy most of the time, so I couldn't really shoot the way I wanted to. I did manage to get a few photos, but not really what I had in mind. I ended up coming back to the United States with the parachute, and then I went to Utah to try to finish the project, but again, I faced a lot of struggles and challenges because I went by myself. Ultimately, I decided to use the parachute for a fashion conceptual photo shoot with a friend of mine, and this is how it went. I went onto eBay and I bought a 35-foot military parachute that is decommissioned. Basically, it cannot be used to go for a jump or to send supplies or anything of that nature. The concept of the photo shoot was to use the parachute as a skirt, but because it's so big and so long, I placed the model on a ladder. That way she was at least 4 feet off the ground, making her look longer and taller. And because the parachute was so big, it was hiding the step tool underneath her. In the behind the scenes, you're going to see my beautiful, supportive mother also helping me in the process. It was shot at Astoria Park, which is in New York City, and it was a rainy and windy day. And if you guys know me well enough, nothing really stops me from shooting unless it's really, really dangerous. And luckily the model was on board with continuing with the photo shoot. The initial part of the session started underneath a bridge. That way I was not only protecting her and my gear from the rain and the wind, but it was also to get a different kind of look. Because the moment that I would get the parachute wet, there's no going back. After I got the shots, which I happen to like, and again, this is just a reminder, this was shot several years ago. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm just sharing it now. And then after we finished underneath the bridge, we went on to the river and we got onto the rocks. Now, mind you, it was raining, it was windy, and that made the rocks very slippery. So I had to carry the model a lot, that way she wouldn't fall. So I put her on top of a rock, and she was also able to keep her pants and shoes on, so the discomfort was only going to be limited to the upper part of the body. For the gear of choice, I believe at the time I was using a 5D Mark III, a 70-200, and I used One Profoto B1 with a 48-inch softbox for the first part of the photo session, and then I used the bare bulb for the second part of the photo shoot. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, and as always, if you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell notification. And if you tune next week, I'm going to show you about a wedding dress collaboration that I did here in New York City. So stay tuned and take care.